What's going on, YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome to episode 12 of season 4. So, I've done a couple things in between episodes as usual, and let's start off with those. So, first and foremost, let's check it out over here. So, I built a new residential area over here, just kind of fill in this this blank spot that we had. I also did a little bit of terraforming as well. And then if we end up buying that tile over on the other side, we'll work it in. We'll connect it all nice. But new residential, possibly some commercial and offices over here. And here we're gonna have the European district as well. So we're gonna go high density. So that's that. Coming over here. Whoa. There we go, right here, to our new interchange. I did a slight adjustment over here. So you can see this on-ramp right here is now placed here, as opposed to previously placed right here. And yes, I got all of you guys' comments about possibly making a tutorial on something like this. And I can't promise it, but I will work on it. And if one pops up one day, then you guys will see it. But I want to test it. I want to see how it works. I want to see what other adjustments I might have to make to the interchange before I make a tutorial for it, right? I want to set you guys up for success as opposed to failure. So that's that. Let me take a look at my cheat sheet. Oh, the other interchange. Yes, can't forget that. So I don't know if you guys are fan of spaghetti, but this city certainly is now. And if you recall, this used to be a simple trumpet or angled trumpet interchange. It is now a trumpet interchange with spaghetti sprinkles. So let me try and explain. From the off-ramp right here, we have a 2-lane highway, which gives you an option to go straight or make a right. We all know where straight goes. But if you make a right, you are coming down this way, a little bit of a dip coming through here, and you hit this main road that is going to connect to our new area right over here. What that's going to be, don't know yet, but thought I'd start with the road, right? So that's the exit way that way. If you want to get back on that same highway, you are also right here, kind of like where this green fella's going. You're going under the bridge, under the train bridge as well, through here, and on the highway. And I have to mess with the lane mathematics here a little bit, and I'll get to that. Let's see how it works first, and see if we need to adjust anything. Let's see. If you are somebody that wants to come from this part of town, right here, whatever it ends up being, and you want to go into that part of town, well, we have a way to do that too. So you would simply, same thing right here, come through, go down this way, connect right over here, go on in through here, hit this on-ramp, and I've turned this right here into a 2-lane highway as well, just for the ease of getting on. And you're there. If you are somebody that is coming from this side of town, wanting to get into this area right here, unfortunately, at this time, you are unable to do that. But down the road, we may put in a connection. What I was thinking would work is if we turned this portion right here into a 3-lane highway possibly, and then added an additional connection possibly right here. Can I sneak a road going through here all the way down this way, connect up right here, and that'll give you easy access to this side of town. But we'll see how this area develops. Then, since we're here, let's take a look at this on-ramp right here. So if you are somebody that wants to come from this area and get onto the highway going this way, here's your on-ramp. And I really think that's everything. Well, you have the same on-ramp actually over here, getting into that part of town. So I thought that would be kind of a cool design, just so it doesn't look all boring and blank. And that's that. There's no other connections over here, and I'm sure you guys noticed that I connected the train. So let's take a look at that too. So the trains kind of curves right over here. Train tracks coming through. Another curve down here, go over the road, and then over here, this is a TBD, in a sense, work in progress, if you will. But I just made a quick connection, and we're gonna leave it just like so. And then coming over here, so we have a little Y interchange. I did a little bit of a terraform, turned this into a bridge, came through here, and just hooked it up to right there. And then lastly, regarding trains, we do have this one connected as well right here. And this also is something temporary. As the city develops, we'll make the necessary changes to it. But for now, we have a way to get into there with trains. And let's see, anything else on the cheat sheet? Yes, there is. So, coming to right here. I don't know if you guys recall, but we had a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of traffic backups and traffic issues in this area right here. So I went ahead and I messed with the old town policy a little bit, and voila, no more traffic. As a matter of fact, I think we were at 86, we're at 92% right now. So that worked out, and let me show you guys what I did. We're gonna go into the district tabs right here. Let's select the district. So all I did right here is I took the small brush, came through here, and I turned this road right here, or added this road and this road right here as part of this district, and I put on the old town policy. Now, if you guys haven't messed around with this policy, let me go back. There we go. We'll go into policy, city planning, go down to old town, and here it is. So only residents and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles, ban other motor traffic. So what I'm assuming was happening over here is people from the highway here, as well as commercial and trucks, were coming through here, and they were delivering goods to this side utilizing this interchange or this intersection right here. By putting this road as part of the old town district, as well as this one right here, there's only one way now to get into this area without violating our old town policy rule, and that is this road right here. That is now a 2-lane road. So you're coming in through here, and you can see that it's getting a little bit packed right here, but definitely not as bad as it was. So that is the way to get into this area right here if you're a commercial vehicle. If you're a resident, you're still using this road right here. So that fixed that. And speaking of districts, so you can see I added this district right here, or expanded this district, and I added the old town policy to this one, and I believe that's it. Well, this one too, for whatever reason, I can't even remember. But that one right there too. So that's really everything. That's a good 10 minutes out of the video. So the agenda for today's video, I promised in the last one, is to build a campus, and campus we shall have. So I think right here is a really cool place to build the campus. I haven't really thought of a design just yet, so I'm going to take a brief moment, look into that, and or at least I'll lay down a district, and then we'll get to putting in a new campus. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. All right, guys. So before we actually start building the campus, there's one more thing that I wanted to take care of. So you guys can see right here that we are suffering from not enough educated workers. I actually took a look, and this is on me. I didn't pay enough attention to elementary school as well as, well, high school is good enough, but elementary schools, we are struggling with elementary school. So I think to open up this district right here, as well as satisfy some of that, hey, I forgot. We currently have 645,000 in the bank. We're making 23,000 per week. We have about 19,000 in population. And huge demand for residential, tiny bit of commercial, as well as industrial. Now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at putting some elementary schools in here, because again, I forgot it. So we'll put an elementary school right there. Was that enough to bridge power? Yes, it was. Perfect. And we'll come through here. We'll add a little playground. Perfect. Right there. So I don't think that was enough. Let's see. So we're barely in the yellow, so I'd like to add one more. And let's see. We don't have an elementary school right here, so let's, for the time, we'll plot one right there. And let's see, do we need a park here? If we need one, I'll put it in, and we don't. We're actually pretty green right here. So we'll skip the playground at this this elementary school, which isn't bad. I mean, we have a plaza right here. They can come in and hang out. So we'll leave that. High school. I'm gonna try and set ourselves up for success, and I will place a high school. I want the high school right here, and we'll use the. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, it's not going to fit in with European building. So we'll put a high school right here. What I was going to do is show off the Institute of Creative Arts, which is also kind of like a high school, but we'll mess with that later. So what I'd like to do here is start off with a little bit of commercial, and we're going to put some smaller buildings right there. Put in a couple right here. This area is screaming for a pathway. And we'll put that just right there. And residential now. I'm going to fill all of this in right here. We'll come down to here with that as well. Make this block offices. Over here, we're going to add some more. Actually, not down there. Right there, we're going to have some low density commercial. And then here, few more offices, and the rest of this can be residential. I'll try not to mass zone over here, so just a little bit for now. I think we should be okay. We'll come back to it and fill it out once the demand comes through. But yeah, these buildings here are gonna despawn themselves, and new commercial buildings will come through. They are annoying though. I love demolishing these buildings. By the way, if you guys are not aware, we now have a demolish abandoned buildings brush. So take out your demolish menu, push Y, select abandoned, take out a big ol' circle, and just go anywhere where you see an abandoned building. No more having to zoom in and selecting the building and whatnot. This'll just do it for you. I will warn you though, you gotta mess with this brush, and you gotta know what you're doing. Because if you end up going into default and now you demolish something, you're taking out everything that's in it other than unique buildings, like metro stations, anything that's zonable. So like roads and all of that, that'll all go away. So you're pretty much taking out everything. So always make sure that you minimize it all the way down, or else you're gonna make a big boo-boo. So, campus. We have, or actually I put in a district already. And I am thinking that that we're gonna have our campus kind of through here, right? Currently we have two choices. We have the liberal arts and the trade school. So liberal arts, yes, they have the orange rooftops, right? Most of the buildings do, kind of like what we have going on right here. All right, you can see a bunch of orange rooftops, the high density buildings from the European style. I actually don't really want to continue that onto this side right here. So what I'm thinking is that we're gonna do a trade school on this side right here. And as you can see, they are more of the, I almost want to say like French, maybe. Let's put one down. Let's see what it looks like. So you see kind of like that right there. So something like that. That's what I'm talking about. So that's kind of what we're gonna have over here. Let's clear all of this out and get to building. So campus wise, let's put the main building somewhere attractive. What if we were to put it right about there? And we're gonna have it face right here. How far down this way can we go? I think that's good enough right there. That'll look good. I think it'll look good. We're gonna have to make it look good. How about that? And then we're gonna come over here. Let's see if we can get a nice straight connection. Voila. That, ladies and gents, is our entrance into our new campus. So, trade school, here we come. Now, once you place the main building down, after you draw the district, you unlock a couple of things. So, first you unlock the dormitories. Next, you unlock the trade school study hall, or with it, not next, with it, you unlock it. You also get the trade school groundskeeping and the book club. And that's it. Everything else comes as the buildings level up. Oh, and you do have the pathway as well. Trees and no trees. I forgot. We are going to need power over here. Will that connect it? Well, perfect. I think we have water. Yeah. Yeah, I went ahead and I put water everywhere over here. So we're set. We're set on water. Let's go ahead and put in some additional buildings here. So we have the maintenance building, which is this one right here. And I'm going to have that right over here. By the way, buildings in campus, kind of like Park Life, you can add them to a pathway or a road. And here we're going to have a mix of both. I want this to be like an older town feel, if you will. So like right here, we're going to put some low density commercial. We're going to cap it off. So put a pathway here. That's where we're going to cap it off. We're not going to put anything on this side, just some low density commercial here. And actually, you know what? While we're building all of that, let's have some of these buildings come in. So we'll start right there. There we go. Something like that shouldn't be bad. And coming over here on this side, I think these are the only streets I want to have here. And on this side, I would like to utilize a pathway bridge. So let's see. That's pretty straight. I think we're gonna have to go one more up. So that's 3 up. 3 down. Cool. And then we're going to come to right about there. From here, we are going to start curving. Actually, you know what? We're going to need some... gonna need some straight pathways to or to place some of the larger buildings down. So we're gonna do something like that. Over here from this side though, we could curve a little bit. Maybe like so. Put in a little bit of a connection right there. And what if, can we tunnel these? We cannot tunnel these. So I want a tunnel. I'm gonna come to right about here, and then we're gonna switch over to our regular pathways. Perfect. Come to about there, and let's go up. That'll get us to there. And then we'll mess with some fencing and whatnot. I'll do a little bit of detailing, hopefully in between episodes. So we have that. Let's go back to there we go. Perfect, right there. And now we have some additional buildings to place. So here, let's put a trade school dormitory. And we're going to squeeze it in as close as we can right there. Hey, you're on a pathway. What are you doing? There we go. It was giving me no road access. We are also going to put one right there. We're going to put one right here. Next up, we have the trade school study hall, which I think... How big is it? It's pretty big. Let's see. Ooh, that's facing in the vertical direction. So we'll put that sucker right there. Hopefully it's not too noisy for these folks while they're studying. We're going to pretend it's not. Groundskeeping we already have, and we have a book club. So perfect area for a book club right there. And I want 2 of these. I want one right next to... There we go, the main building. So with all of that put in, we actually need to put power in as well. Where's our natural disasters? There we go. Right there. And could we get away? Is that too far? That might be too far. No, it's not perfect. So now these buildings over here will get power. Not sure if this windmill is enough. Wind turbine, I should say. Let's put the game on 3 speed. And we're good. Okay, so we're good. We're good to go for now. So that's that. And then the other thing that we're going to take a look at is the inspector tool for your campus. So, and you see, this one's not enough. We'll put one more. Right? There we go. Okay, put the game back on 1 speed. Let's come over here and inspect our campus, what we currently have. So, it's called the Dean Trade School. In the first tab, and this is for those of you guys that don't have the campus DLC, check it out right here. So, first tab down, or first item down, is the academic year. You have academic years in every campus that you build, and it fills up as the time goes by. There's a reason for it, and I'll show it to you down below a little bit later. Next up, you have your reputation level. You have 5 different levels. You start as an unrecognized trade school, university, or liberal arts school, and you level up. How you level up is right below it. You have current level, where we have not much, so you need 2 academic work. So you see 0 of 2. 2 academic works you need to get up to the bar where it says next level. Students, we need to have 500 to get up to next level. And you've got to have this done within this 1 academic year. If you don't have all of it done in 1 full academic year, then you've got to wait for the next academic year to completely fill out. Keep that in mind. Student capacity currently, or actually let's keep up with the trend here. So campus attractiveness is something that you have to level up as well. And what I've noticed is, let's say for example, here, we'll get rid of this one. Let's go back into it. Campus attractiveness, you see, went down to 250. It was 275, I believe. Let's place this building back right here. There we go. Go back into our inspector, 275. So that's a huge building, but it only gives us 25 points. Whereas, remember, we have 275 currently. If we get rid of the book club, now we're at 200. So the book club provides a larger amount of attractiveness. So the more buildings you have, the higher the attractiveness of the school is, and kind of go from there, right? So all of these, or most of these buildings, add to the attractiveness of your campus. And that's how you level that up. Nothing else to it. Additionally, moving down below, we have campus attractiveness. So out of the campus buildings, 275. Varsity sports, we have 0. Why? Well, because we don't have any sports fields. And you unlock these as you progress in the game as well. Track and field is what we have now, basketball arena, and the aquatic center. That is all that we have unlocked now. And they provide a huge boost in attractiveness as well. And the one thing that actually kind of sucks is you can, entertainment value, there it is, 150. Do the rest of these buildings have that too? They don't. So on the rest of these buildings, it actually doesn't tell you how much entertainment, meaning attractiveness, they provide. So you can add in a sports arena within your district as well, or these ones you can also place just anywhere. And you get all of these. The ones that are currently locked are the baseball park and the American football stadium. And the buildings are a pretty decent size too. So I would definitely recommend, if you're a sports fan, I would recommend getting the campus DLC, because you can build a bunch of different stadiums in addition to what we already get with the base game. Let's go back into this right here. So down below you have the total attractiveness between the campus buildings and any kind of sports teams. Student capacity, currently we have 1,400 out of all of these buildings that we have. We can house 1,400 students, which is not bad. Put the game on 3-speed here. To the right of the campus attractiveness, you have tuition fees. So currently we're making only $230. Upkeep is way more than what we're currently making. So we're actually losing money with this current campus. Once we get a higher reputation level, as well as more buildings in here, more students, we'll get to that here in a sec, you get more money in tuitions, right? So the higher the reputation level, the more money the students pay to attend your university, college, campus. So that's how that works. You also have a couple of additional tabs, or not tabs, but items there: varsity sports expenses, academic staff cost, and policies. So let's start with policies. Policies, you have 3 here available. I think you may or may not unlock 1 or 2 later on as well as the campus evolves. But currently have student healthcare, free lunch, and visiting scholars. All of these cost you money. So if you don't want to add to the cost, don't worry about it. But they do have benefits, and I'll let you pause the video and kind of read through those. Next up is a tab, so R1, or I believe, what is it, RB? Yep, going over here next. you have the academic works tab. So our base chance of winning an academic work is 30%. We currently have 0 additional academic staff and no buildings, so total chance is 30%. And here's where you get to pick what you want to research as far as the academic work goes, or a grant. So in the trade school, we have artisanry, hospitality, and IT and engineering. I'm a little bit of a tech geek, so I'll go with IT and engineering. And I'm going to pause the game here. You see where it says cost $50,000? That is you taking $50,000 out of your city's pocket or budget and applying it for this grant. So check out the budget down below. We're out 50 grand. And that 50 grand is going to go through the whole academic year. And we may or may not get an academic work. If you want to increase your chance of getting an academic work, increase the academic staff. I like to start with 2, and every level or every reputation level that the school advances, I add 2 more staff. So we have a total of 4 more levels to go. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. And then down the road, when you just become absolutely filthy rich, you can increase your cost to $20,000 and get up to 25 additional academic staff. I'm going to leave it at 2 for now because we're not that rich just yet. And the other tab is for varsity sports. Again, if you add a sports field into your campus, you'll get that tab unlocked. But for now, I think we're just going to leave it as it is. And let's get to level 2. See what else we unlock. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. I'd kind of like to have this whole area right here reserved for campus. Oh, additionally, I mean, we can get into this a little bit later, but you unlock some pretty cool buildings here as well. You got the Technology Museum, the Art Gallery, as well as the Science Center. So each one of these is part of one of the university or one of the campus tabs. So trade school, I believe, gets you, reach trade school reputation prestigious. To get the Technology Museum, same with the Art Gallery, liberal arts, and the Science Center gets you this one. They have their advantages as well to kind of add some, like for example, the Art Gallery. Each additional academic work increases. Oh well, it increases the city attractiveness, if you will. It's got a visitor capacity of 300. The other neat thing about these is, let's see, these last buildings here. Well, like the School of Economics and the Liberal Arts. Faculty increases campus attractiveness and requires a liberal arts campus area. Okay, so check this out. Let's start reading from the top, the benefits. Through innovative budget planning and tax management, students from School of Economics help the local office zones increase revenue without upsetting the city's populace. So once you place this, once you unlock it and place it, your offices, all of your zonable offices, will increase revenue. So those are the kind of benefits that you get with these, right? This one, for example, reduces garbage accumulation in the city. This one right here, student teachers, which allows classrooms to have higher student capacity. This one increases the student capacity, I believe, by like 10% or something like that, in all of your schools. So elementary, high school, as well as if you have any universities placed throughout the city as well. So that's kind of that. That's the start to our campus. Let me know what you guys think about the addition to this ramp right here. Do you like spaghetti and meatballs? We don't have any meatballs though. We gotta add some of that. Actually, you know what? These rocks, we'll consider them meatballs. Might add a couple of meatballs over here as well. But let me know what you think about this. I think that we're gonna have to mess with some policies or districts and policies in order to keep this from being a total nightmare and disaster as far as traffic goes once we zone further out into this area, but that is TBD still. I think we'll kind of go from there. So we should be at that. Oh, we're gonna be at about 35 to 40 minutes on this video. So let me know what you guys think. Not a whole lot of progress in this episode. We did reach the 20,000 population. Hey, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take a look at it. New features, third loan. We don't have to worry about loans anymore. We do get a couple of new buildings. So baseball park, waste transfer facility, and the waste processing complex is something that I'll probably use within the next few episodes once we save up a little bit more money. Intercity bus terminal and the bus metro hub. One of those is going to come soon as well once we start messing with that. And that's really it. No new area, nothing. New area we get with 34,000. We also unlocked the last university or campus area, which is the university. We get the ships, universal education, which is really cool. You can have all of your sims study for free. A couple of pathways and some additional buildings that we'll cover later. There's that American football stadium. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Let me know what you guys think down below. Watch, I'm probably going to end up redoing this. But we'll see. As always, be the best that you can be in everything that you do. Hopefully you guys are all still doing very well. And I'll see you guys on the next one.